The title of my film is Moontime, and it's a story of a high school girl that is suffering terrible period cramps. She goes to the nurse's office and she falls asleep, and in her sleep she meets the 4 phases of her menstrual cycle. I knew that I wanted to make a film about the menstrual cycle or periods in general, just because I thought that it was a topic that we needed to normalize more. Some things that inspired me to apply to the Vance and Karen Howard Award was having this idea in mind, having the opportunity to apply for this and actually bring my vision to life. I thought, how could I let this opportunity pass me by? Something that I really appreciated about working on this film with this kind of budget, it was definitely different, was the fact that whenever I was coming up with ideas, I found myself asking myself, why not? If I wanted to incorporate something that would be a little pricey, why not? I can afford it this time. I don't have to cut corners. Being a creative, you have ideas that float around, and so having to pin them down and turn them into lists and charts and presentations and visuals. So it was definitely a challenge. A big priority with the budget, something that I really wanted to focus in on with my budget, was the visual aspect. So a lot of my budget is going towards set design and props and costumes, and then also just acting. For this film, I plan to submit this film to women's festivals just because I'm a female director. I want to share my work with other women. What I hope that people take from my film is that menstrual health is important, and it needs to be talked about, and it needs to be normalized, because it's something that has stigma around it that is so unnecessary, and I think it stops us from functioning normally, from seeking help if we need help, And I hope that, if there's someone who's getting their period for the first time and they're like, what is this? What's going on? What's a menstrual cycle? That they can watch it and kind of have it as a reassurance that everything's gonna be okay. I want to say making this film has been a lot of ups and downs. There have been days where I've been a little more worried, and then the other day I was watching some auditions and I was just so happy. It turned my anxieties into just joy from seeing some actors portray my characters so well and really take in what I wrote on the paper and bring it to life. So I think it's a constant up and down, but it's been so rewarding, and I am in disbelief every day, but I'm still working. The disbelief factor is always there, and I don't know, maybe after production I'll get past it, but still I'm just kind of on cloud 9.